Counter-Strike esports fans have been debating who they thought would take the top spot in HLTV's top 20 players of 2020. And the results are finally in, and it looks like, yes, ZywOo is number one once again. But the twist is, it's not by that much. Let's take a closer look. HLTV has long been considered one of the most trusted sources for CSGO news and stats. It's a great place for very productive discussions about the esports scene. So when HLTV started ranking the top CSGO players in the competitive scene, the results became very important to the fans who watch them compete year after year. Of course, everyone wants their favorite pro player to win, but HLTV has a very unbiased system that takes their performance and results into heavy consideration. ZywOo and S1mple have often been debated amongst CSGO fans who can't unanimously decide who is truly the top player in the scene. And for the second year in a row, ZywOo has come in first, followed by S1mple not far behind. ZywOo was just 19 years old when he took the title last year after a super successful 2019. He averaged a 1.30 rating and an 86.1 average damage per round. Fans considered him the main reason that Vitality won the Charleroi Esports Tournament in Belgium and the CS Summit 4 in Los Angeles the following month. ZywOo's performance against Team Liquid in the grand final didn't just win Vitality 150 grand, it earned ZywOo his first MVP award of the year. Yes, we said first. He won second at the Star Ladder Berlin Major and a third at ESL 1 Cologne. It didn't even matter that Vitality didn't score a victory at these two events. It was obvious this Opera was carrying the team, and carrying very hard, mind you. 2020's crazy esports scene, thanks to COVID-19 spread throughout the world, didn't slow ZywOo down. Vitality finished third in their Blast Premier Spring Series group, but ZywOo was the only player on the team with an above-average rating at this point. This proved once again that ZywOo was a standout player that couldn't really be stopped, not even by his own team's subpar performance. No matter where his team ended up, ZywOo kept finding himself at the top of the leaderboards. It was clear that the new online tourney format didn't actually affect ZywOo's outstanding performance at all. In fact, he told HLTV that he's been playing online since the start of his career. He says, quote, "I play the game, I do what I'm asked to do, and I give my best for my team." Wow, don't you wish that everyone was like that? What an awesome guy. What an awesome mentality. ZywOo won 6 MVP awards in 2020, including one at DreamHack Open Fall. Despite Vitality losing to Heroic in the finals, the 20-year-old impressed with a 1.33 rating and an 88.9 ADR. It was his individual performance at so many events that saw ZywOo edge out S1mple, which is pretty hard to do because S1mple is one of the best players in the world. Quick ProGuides plug, if you don't know, we actually shot a course with S1mple. If you guys want to get better at CSGO, you can go on our website and either get coaching from some of the best pro players out there, or you can watch S1mple's course on getting better at CSGO. But with ZywOo, he was an even more impactful overall player this year than S1mple. He also displayed incredible consistency all year long. His lowest tournament rating was 1.17, and he had the highest percentage of maps with both 1+ ratings and 85.4%, and a 1.3+ rating at 49.8%. It may have been a hard year for ZywOo and the rest of the CSGO scene and his players, but you never would have known it based on ZywOo's steady and impressive performance time and time again. Of course, it's easy to argue that S1mple deserved the top spot just as much. The novice Vincere Pro had unmatched fragging power throughout 2020, scoring the most kills per round for the 5th year in a row. He was also the best at getting multi-kills. He got them in 23.3% of his rounds. S1mple also claimed the title for the most opening duel wins with a 65% win rate. So what gives? HLTV actually gave their reason. They said that S1mple ended up slightly behind in terms of awards at big events compared to ZywOo. This made him fall behind ZywOo in the standings, but not by much. The two impressive players were incredibly close to the point where either competitor could have easily been on top, no questions asked. Many fans consider S1mple the GOAT of CSGO, including myself. He burst onto the competitive scene in 2014 at 16 years old, immediately catching the eye of Hellraisers. Personality issues plagued him during this time, but Team Liquid still couldn't keep their eyes off the talented player. Through a severe case of homesickness, S1mple helped Teal reach the semifinals at MLG Columbus and then the grand finals of ESL 1 Cologne. Back at home overseas though, S1mple joined novice Vincere. By 2017, he was considered the 7th best player in the world. The next year, s1mple took his talents to an entirely different level, helping Navi win 4 titles and pushing them to the semi-final and grand final stages of 2 majors. That year, he took home 6 MVP awards. Oh yeah, he was also named the world's best player that year. This was undisputed until 2019, when ZywOo started to become s1mple's biggest rival. Not many fans argued HLTV's results this year though. The CSGO community seemed generally pretty happy with the rankings, but I want to know what you guys think. Does ZywOo deserve the top spot, or was s1mple cheated out of yet another year? The question is, what do you think s1mple would say about this? Well, actually, he is already quoted in saying, "I wish him good luck. He is on a good level. He is actually the first player that I see that is playing really smart, and not just the type of smart you see when a pro outplays an enemy, but smart with your mechanics, with the nades that you use, with the flashes that you give. It's hard to explain, but yeah, that's just how I see it." So s1mple has given the endorsement. He says once again that ZywOo is an incredible, one of the best young pro players out there. Alright guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this big debate. I want to know who you guys think is the GOAT in CSGO. I mean, s1mple, we have to admit, is probably going to be the king, the GOAT of CSGO. I don't think that ZywOo is going to be able to dethrone him, but this year it's another step for ZywOo in that direction. I want to know from you guys, who do you think is going to be the GOAT in the future of CSGO when we look back on this community? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, it's been Christoph with you guys. I look forward to creating more content for you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.